Good Monday morning, pre-algebra. I noticed when I was uploading stuff last week that in one of your videos, I called you guys Algebra 1. I felt so bad, but I didn't say anything about it. None of y'all mentioned it, so I'm sure you didn't notice it either. And now if you're running back to watch all those videos, congratulations. Find the video, let me know in a comment, and I don't know, I'll give you 5 points extra credit on your last test. How does that sound? Okay, if you can tell me what video it is that I said that in. Now, that also means you're watching the video. So the first thing I'm going to review today is I'm going to review some business math with you. Now, not all of this will be on your test, but it's one of those things that I feel like coming out of pre-algebra, you need to know this material. Okay? So property tax. Find property tax for a community where the rate is 5.4% of the assessed value. Now, we know to do this, we're simply going to change this into a decimal. So it's actually going to be times 0.054. Okay, now let's set up these problems. So I've got 0.054, and we're going to multiply. 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 8 is 32, carry my 3, 4 times 5 is 20, that's 23. Bring down a 0. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 8 is 40. Lots of zeros here. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 4 is 29. Yes, I know you're saying, but we have a 0 in front of the 5. That's okay. I just need to know I've got 3 decimal spaces. Okay, I've got my 3 spaces. So 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 3. I move over 3 spaces and I have that my tax is 3132. So $3,132. Let's move on to the next problem. Again, I've got 0.054. Yes, this one doesn't have as many zeros. We actually get to do some, real multiplication here. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 1 is 33. 4 times 0 is 0. Plus 3 is 3. 4 times 1 is 4. Bring down our 0. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 8 is 40. Plus 1 is 41. 5 times 0 is 0. Plus 4 is 4. 5 times 1 is 5. Again, I know. I just need to make sure that I pay attention to the fact there are 3 decimal spaces. 0, 2, 8, 4, 8, 5 with 3 decimal spaces, meaning the property tax on this property is $584.82. Okay, again, multiplication, and it can be done pretty quick even if you're doing it in your head. I know my handwriting is really bad for these problems. It's because I'm trying not to I usually turn the paper when I write, so I don't want to do that on video. Okay, sales tax. Find the sales tax if the purchase is $1,256 and the sales tax is 6.5%. I'm going to quickly rewrite this as 6.5%. So I'm going to do that problem real quick over here. 1, 2, 5, 6. I'm going to change this 2 spaces over to a decimal, so 0.065. 5 times 6 is 30, 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 is 33, 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15, 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 0, 14, 5, 6, 11, 8, 3 decimal spaces. So the sales tax on whatever that was that they bought was $81.64. Okay, my next problem, I'm just going to write it out for you. I'm actually going to do it in the calculator to save on some space. So it's 483 times 0.07 or 0.07. I know I always go back to putting my zeros in the beginning. So 483 times 0.07. See there, I did it in the calculator the way that you guys would tell me to do it. And we get $33.81. Okay, so see, you can do it both ways. You can do it by hand or you can do it in the calculator. Make sure you know how to do stuff by hand because there are chances that coming up you won't be able to use your calculator. A lot of college exams are moving away from letting you use calculators, so make sure you know how to do all this stuff in your head. Okay, last thing is simple interest formula. So you guys remember this? You guys had a lot of fun with this because it's the one that's just multiplication. So it's I equals PRT, the principal times the rate times the time. So for this problem, you need to make sure that you change the rate into a decimal, and you need to make sure that time is written in years. As long as you do those two things, it's just multiplication. So I'm gonna look down here. I have P, I have R, and I have T. I'm gonna change my R into a decimal, which is 0.11, and my time is in years, so I'm good to go. I can do 6,000 times 11 times 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, and you can see I just put all those down there because in all honesty, we can do this in our heads. I could do 6 times 3 is 18, 18 times 11, then tack on the 3 zeros, or I can just do that, and I end up that my interest is, oh wait, it's 0.11, so I have to take 2 decimals. I forgot to put my point in here. And it's actually 1980, so 1,980. So let me redo that real quick. So I'll show you what I did wrong. See, I forgot to put my decimal right there, and I'll show you how all it is. I can put that back in at the end. All I had to do is drop the 2 zeros there. So that is actually the same thing, 1,980, 1,980. Always double check your work because otherwise I would have missed that. And that is my interest. So I will see you guys tomorrow as we continue on with just some of the basics review. That's what I'm doing this week. I'm trying to make it easy on you guys. So be aware that you will most likely be seeing either some stuff we did recently or some stuff we did at the beginning of the year. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun.